everybody, more practice with surface area today. If you remember, I said that you could set up your problems with these little pairs, front and back, left and right, top and bottom, and that'll help you remember to find the area of each of those sides. I think what I'm going to do in the video is show you guys the evens, and I'm doing you a favor because that's the harder side. More triangles, and then I'm going to leave the odds for you guys to do on your own. So I think for each of these problems, I'm going to have you try it on your own, pause the video, and then come back to have me go over it. So let's start with number 2. Try it, pause the video, come back when you're ready for me to go over it. All right, hopefully you're ready. So the first thing I need to do is determine which side does not exist on this triangular prism. I think it doesn't have a top because that's this side right here. There's no flat surface on the top of it. All the other sides are going to exist. Which 2 sides will have the same area guaranteed? It's the 2 sides that have the triangles. So this side and this side. And to me, I would call that the front and the back. So that's a good place to start. Since these are triangles, I need the formula 1/2 times base times height. 1/2 times, now where's my right angle? I see it right here. So I'm going to be using 3 and 8. I could take half of 8 first to get 4. 4 times 3 is 12. And the back will be the same. I did forget to mention this, but you guys can skip the instruction that says to start by drawing a 2D representation. They're asking you to draw the net, and I forgot to mention that I don't need you to do that. We're just going to do the work normally. All right, so there's the front and the back. Now the left and the right. I wonder if they will be the same. Sometimes they are, sometimes there aren't. When it's a triangle, you can't tell. So here's my left. And it looks like this side they're telling me is 5. And then I still need either this side or the top of it. I think it's going to be 4. This side is 4, so it's going to slide all the way across, and that's going to be 4 too. So 5 times 4 is 20. All right, I'm going to erase that. Now the right is this side. They're giving me such big sides to color in. Okay, so I see this side is 4 and this side is another 5. So this happens to be the same. Left and right were the same on this one. That's another 20. And now the bottom. The biggest side of them all. Ignore my sloppy coloring. What 2 numbers do you think there? I think it looks like this is 8 and this is 4. So 8 times 4 is 32. If you need time to add them up, go ahead and do that. Make sure you have a unit on your answer. When I added everything up, I got 96 inches squared. Make sure that you have the inches squared part on your answer. All right, 1 down. Pause the video, try number 4. Now number 4 is going to be easier because it's a rectangular prism, which means we get to assume front and back are the same. Left and right are the same, and top and bottom are the same. Plus no triangles. Triangles make everything harder. So this will have all the sides. Let's start with front and back. So I only need to look at one of them. I'm going to choose to look at the front. But I could have chosen the back too. They're the same. I see this is 9. And how much is this? That looks like it's 2. So 9 times 2 is 18, and I get to use the 18 for back again because it's a rectangular prism, so I can assume that they are the same. Left and right. So I only need to color in one of them, but I could color in both if I want. That looks like it's 2 times 6 to me, which means they're both 12. Top and bottom. I'm only going to color in one. And that looks like 9 times 6, 54. And I can assume they're both 54 then. Add add them up, unit, answer, make sure you're ready, pause the video if you need more time. I got 168 meters squared. All right, and then the last one that we're going to do together on the video is number 6. So please go through that, pause the video, come back when you're ready to go over it. Okay, this is a triangular prism, so I need to decide what face it's missing. I think it's missing the top. I don't see a top face. There's just that point, that edge there. Which sides will be the same? I think it's going to be the front and the back that we can say are the only two sides that are guaranteed to be the same because those are our two triangles. So this side and the other triangle in the back we can say will for sure be the same, but that's it. So the formula is 1/2 times base times height. So 1/2 times, now I need to find my right angle. The right angle is here. Looks like 8 and 6 are the two numbers that make the right angle. In my head, I'm going to do 1/2 of 8 first, which is 4, times 6, which is 24. So the front and the back will both be 24. The left side is this. And I think it's going to be 8 by, let's see, how much is this? That looks like it's 2. 8 by 2. 16. The right side, you can see I'm getting less patience and scribbling it in, is going to be, let's see, this side is 6, and then this side is 2. 6 times 2 equals 12. So here's a case where the left and the right did not match. So you can never assume they match if there's triangles involved. Lastly, the bottom. All right, and that looks like it's 10 times 2 to me. 20. Add them up, put units. I got 96 centimeters squared. So the expectations for showing work would be basically like what I'm doing. You do need to have each of those sides labeled. Front, back, left, right, top, bottom. That's an expectation. If it's a triangle, you need to be showing the formula because everybody messes it up. So I'm only making you do it because I know that's a place where people mess up. And then even for the rectangles, you need to show me what numbers you're multiplying. So if you're doing 8 times 2, you need to write down 8 times 2 so I know that's what you're using. That's how I can help you. You're communicating to the audience that you understand what numbers to use. You can